Sac passé, nap levé. My name is Mecca, aka Grimo, and I want to welcome you all to Art Beat Miami, Poetic Lakay, Art Basel edition. As you know, because of COVID, our physical appearance hasn't really been the same at all of these venues. We can't really come to the venues in a physical form. So because of COVID, we've been doing virtual programming, and Poetic Lakay too has become virtual. And so tonight, we want to give you an experience, musicians, poets, entertainers, to just give you an experience, a virtual inside experience of the arts. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Poetic Lakay, hosted by Muse 305, right in the heart of 305, Little 8. I want to welcome you all back to Poetic Lakay. You are about to embark on an incredible voice. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Rashadi, Miss Hip Opera Blanchard.
To hold land, the palm of my hand, the flick of my tongue, the tip of my teeth to open up my mouth to sing. Poisonous, venomous, harmonious, melodic sounds that I make are as influential and unholy acts like that of Adam and Eve by the snake. What Shakespeare is to sonnets, Tupac is a rap, and Jade Ashes to beats. I am to hip hop. No, I'm to him. Bruh, making me the beginning of its timeline. Almost comparing myself to fine wine. I am poison, 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 poison.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Martin X.
In the words of the notorious B.I.G., it was all a dream. Or was it closer to a night terror? Did he feel it was nothing left, or was he not living in the right era? I mean, I saw similarity while searching for the clarity and could never strike out because I would always find despair in me. But who's sparing me? Not the industry, I'm just trying to end the streak of misconception. She's a misinterpretation using missiles as a weapon. Should I feel threatened? Is this my time period or a question mark? Or should this question mark the time period the lesson starts? See, my language isn't art, dog, don't disembark. You know me as Noah or Kobe, cause I'm still trying to build an ark. Preposterous is hippopotamus, the world is hypocritical. Concordant and distorted, yes, this audio is visual. It's vitamins and minerals, and you ain't gotta be Kobe to know this turning point is pivotal. Yes, that same force that can turn fame into infamy, silence into symphony, this tempestry. But I'm only trying to tip the streets. The battle is the catalyst, I'm trying to find the chemistry. It's all a gimmick, let's disguise the limitation that the sky's the limit. I'm here to help you gravitate. And this is food for thought, take a seat, you can have a plate and let me just elaborate. I'm not trying to be too specific, but I got 3 or more metaphors that are metamorph and change your vision. It's penny for my thoughts, so Obama said to change the vision. And I swear the other day I had the Hugo strangest vision. I was the only Superman in Metropolis times, and I was transforming right into my Optimus Prime when I skipped across the universe, only to remind you that this is just universe, yes, this is one take. And if you all were wearing Rolexes, tell me how much time would one take? A second, a minute, a century, millennium. You chasing after gold like Dr. Octopus and Tritium. And I often ask, do I want my own portion of the fortune? Or do I have it twisted with this rubric of contortions? Are we on the same page? Nah, I'm in a different dictionary. I'm coming with wordplay, mind games, spitting Pictionary. I'm madly scientific. I'm carving out my destiny like writing hieroglyphics. Cause when I walk around my city, all I see is bad habits. I'm running from the foolery and chasing mathematics. Cause it's easy to divide the population with a trigger, but it's hard to do geometry without a father figure. I always said my main goal was keeping my integrity, so here's my final answer to the question, will I ever reach celebrity? I'll either escalate and rise to the top as a visionary, or fall to the bottom of the grave in the cemetery. Thank you.
The pulse, it quickens. Sensations ignite. Cool water, hot spice, fast tempo. New cultures, new flavors, new you. You, undersea explorer. You, street artist. You, fearless adventurer. Salsa dancing to Latin beats, exploring history and heritage. Flying across a wild river of grass. Sense of time, it's lost. Sense of place, it takes over. But not any place, this place. Here, now, wow. Not the Miami you expected, but the Miami you found. Start your discovery now.
Poetic Lakay is the last of the Art Beat Miami events. You can still check out the art gallery until January 31st on artbeatmiami.com. And now one of our lovely artists. Please put your hands together for Melinda is Lovely.
Motherland. Before we were enslaved, sold off from our motherland, we were kings, queens, princesses, and princes, royalty, living in our God-given land, being fruitful and multiplying our motherland. Motherland was good to us and we to her. She was filled with riches and glory, clothed and adorned her. She was also revered by other nations, but they hated her because of the hands of her children. One day, strangers came onto motherland with a smile bearing gifts and weapons. Motherland got sick all of a sudden. Strangers told motherland, all this is for her in return for her children. Motherland said no, but the foreigners that motherland allowed to live on her land were enticed. So, with the help of these foreigners, motherland's children were captured for the strangers. They were bound, gagged, flogged on ships. Motherland cried and pleaded for her kids. She pleaded not to take her children away. She said, no, no, not them. Do not lead them astray. Stranger laughed and told motherland, her children's strength is what they need to toil and build their land. The royalty of motherland is now a slave on strangers' land, stripped from their identity and their cultural beauty. But 400 years, it's up, it's over. We hear you, motherland, saying, come hither. We are working on our way back to get you released from strangers' traps. Thank you.
Please support our artists and check out the gallery at artbeatmiami.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome back Miss Hip Opera.
She was a black Haitian opera singer. That right there was a rare combination, determination to one day make it out the hood and not to be another statistic. To make her beautiful mother proud by standing on her legacy, but not afraid to form her own destiny. She was a black Haitian opera singer that demonstrated her Haitian pride 365 days by fighting against the stereotype of what they believe our women should be. No, she's beautiful, strong, and always on her hustle. And opera was her hustle. And each note that flooded out of her mouth bled that royal blue and that blood red, and so she sang. The next aria I'm going to do is entitled O Mio Babino Caro by Puccini.
Piace bene,
want to give it up for our beautiful backdrop from one of our wonderful artists, Katie Penner. I want to take the time to appreciate the artwork and our surroundings. And one time for an artist that's going to come bless the stage, please put your hands together for Eva Rose. Snap it up, snap it up.
I awaken today with a decision to make. Shall I go left or do I go right? As time moves, on the couch I remain. Plotting as mom speaks, her lips moving without cease, trying to embed my responsibilities to the lost girl that's deep inside of me. I want to set sail, let go any fear that I may fail, but I have yet to left the nest. Still sucking milk on my mama's breast. Of course, hypothetically speaking, though the realness of my reality is beginning to hurt. Oh God, for it's becoming a tragedy. Upon my dismay, 20-something, never mind my age, they look and wonder, what's the reason for this girl's delay? But for me to say would be for me to go backwards, and I'd rather go forwards at this second, at this minute, at this hour, at this exact time today. For I was a girl lost in the woods, running wild with the wolves on the path to no good. Every given chance I was stabbed, though I remained as gentle as a lamb. Too dope to be a scapegoat, I decided last time, I ain't taking no more. Through all the river of tears I've cried, from all the pain I've held inside, with the cycle of time that has helped me subside, I walk the path that burns, leading me to that lost girl. It is with her imagination mixed with my hurt and desperation, along with my bloodline of immediate ancestors who all happens to be Haitian. We master a powerful potion, adding in our juju, personalizing our voodoo, heading out into the woods where we begin to set loose, becoming strategic, creating beauty from what was once tragic, basking in creativity with some logic. The lost girl and I bring forth nothing but greatness unto fruition as we rise as powerful magicians. We delve in our power and ascend above it all, between space and time, as powerful, divine women, a goddess. Thank you.
I'm back again, your host, Mecca, aka Grimo. If you're looking for any of these beautiful performances, you can log on to @Poetic Lakay. You can also check me out on Little Haiti Field Trips or Mecca, aka Grimo, @Mecca, aka Grimo. Now for one of our wonderful artists about to do their thing, ladies and gentlemen, Tarika.
Civil War. Noun. Definition. A war between citizens of the same place. Example. The American Civil War. The single largest source of American war casualties. But we celebrate and dismiss double-sided catastrophe like it's casualty and wonder why they can't see us? Why they can't see I got a double-barrel shotgun in that bus back aimed at me, the black woman, been at war for centuries. Been on the front line for everybody else, but they wonder why she can't fight for herself. It's hard. It's hard finding solace in yourself. When so many people take refuge there, she's stuck. Being a rock in a hard place. Can't protect her peace because she makes you whole. She's strong for everybody. But she's just loud black girl to her resilience turns silent. Then they listen. They don't believe in black girl magic, so we steady disappearing. I find it disturbing that Oluwatoyin's body was found on a dead end. That she died by the hands of the very men she was fighting for and protecting. That she so selflessly stood for selfish fiends. And I ain't saying it's all bad, but we gotta take some accountability. Let's think. The only time they can say a black girl's name is when it's Jane Doe. Can never get the name right, but they hate to see Jane go. They only pronounce her right when they pronounce her dead. They act like she's disposable. Act Act like her body ain't gold. Act like she ain't worth more than toe tag. Ain't no price tag on her soul. She been sacrificial. Sacrosanct, she is offering. Officer, her name is Breonna Taylor. Take her before God. He is the only one more holy. See, her body be temple, but it be on fire too. Destroying her insides while providing warmth to you. She is comfort at no cost, because no one dares pay attention and we barely pay respect. So tell me, why the black woman provides security at her own expense?
Always great entertainment at Poetic Lakay. You can always find the best artists right here in the heart of TIET. I want to thank Art Beat Miami and welcome to Little Haiti for really sponsoring this event. Poetic Lakay is most gracious. We got amazing talent in our community. So without a doubt, you saw him in the intro. Please check out Black Rasaji. Log on to the art gallery, artbeatmiami.com.
Ça qu'a passé, ça qu'a fait, c'est Black Rasaji. Rasaji noir.
Oh, lele.
I want to thank you for checking out this incredible event. I want to thank Art Beat Miami, Poetic Lakay, being sponsored by WelcomeToLittleHaiti.com. I want to thank Muse 305 for this incredible event and all the poets that came out. On behalf of Poetic Lakay, my name is Mecca, aka Grimo. I want to thank you all for coming out.